What is up, guys? It is eWax here, and just gonna bring you a little update, I guess, at the ports, the player on ports at the moment. And I'm talking really softly because it's a bit late at night. Don't want to wake anybody up. I'm just gonna talk to you a bit about the current state of this game. It's not doing good. I'm gonna be honest with that. Look, my friends list hardly has anybody on at the moment. Look, people used to be regulars on him. Well, he still plays a lot. He doesn't play that much anymore. He was just on before. A lot of people used to be regulars, and now they're not logging on anymore. So they all quit. YouTubers. Big YouTubers. Not big, but like a bunch of YouTubers are quitting. And they say it's because of the EOC. Honestly, I don't find the EOC a bad update. I honestly don't. It's just, I think that they've just stopped caring about the game. Like, I just feel that. I'm not sure if you do. I could just be like retarded and you all feel that. But I don't think the EOC ruins the game. It's just the effort they put in is so minimal. Like, for example, this update was a good update. But they released the EOC, it screws up the entire economy, no one knows what they're doing. Then now they really have to make up for like making people completely clueless and like flabbergasted. They don't know what's going on. They need to start releasing like content like this. This was a good update. They need to release this like weekly for a good couple months. Not weekly, like they need to have something like notable every like month at least. Something notable. This is notable. It's a notable update. It's good. They need to be doing that like every month, like new bosses, new Slayer monsters, new this, new that, and start phasing out, I guess, some of the older things. Because honestly, this game won't last long if they don't do something very fast. Because the Bando stuff is like 6 mil a piece, like Bando's testets and chestplate. Chestplate's like 8 mil, tests like 5. Used to be like 16 and like 11 or something like that. It used to be really expensive. Armadill's like 8 mil a piece. I think that's okay. Armadillo Godsword's like 7 mil or something. It's really cheap. There's no point in like getting an Armadillo Godsword. You get a hilt, it's not even worth that much. So yeah, they're basically all kinds of the old bosses are obsolete, if you know what that means. Like, they're basically phased out because no one's gonna go to Corp anymore because the divines and stuff, unless they do like coin share, then they'll go. But no one's gonna go solo Corp anymore because if you get a sigil, it won't sell for like anything like near what it's worth in the GE, because sigils haven't crashed. The spirit shields have crashed because sigils are still rare. They're rarely put in the game, so they can't really crash a sigil. So they will remain the same price most likely, or maybe they'll crash here and there, but it's going to remain high. It's always going to remain more expensive than the shield itself. But the Divine Spirit Shield, 130 mil. It used to be like 500 mil. It used to be really expensive. I don't know what happened. They should have made the Divine still the best shield in the EOC. I just don't know what they're thinking. Like, right after the EOC release, they should have released like 2 or 3 new bosses, like to drop some of the new armor. They didn't release any new bosses. I don't think at least. Yeah, they've had no new bosses recently. Sorry, I'm yawning. The most recent boss is the QBD. It's just the state of the game it's just going downhill. Like, full Torva is like, I think less than 200 mil. Next, like the Torva plate body buff back then itself was like 300 mil. I don't know what's going on. At one point, DH was better than Torva. And instead of patching that within a couple of hours, it took them weeks to fix that. I don't know what they're thinking. Like, I really don't. Oh my god, I don't understand what their logic is. And honestly, if they don't do anything soon, like, they need to start releasing really good bossing updates, really good PVM updates, PvP updates. If they don't start doing that now, they're gonna have to get rid of one of the M's in the MMORPG. It's not gonna be a massive game anymore. It's gonna be like, or they just replace M with mini, not massive. Because there used to be 150k players on, like, not 150k, that was on a good day. Maybe like 120, 130k on, that's like a good, like, estimate. Now there's like 80k. That's 40k less than it used to be. And you could argue some of them are bots. Yeah, maybe 10k of them are bots. Where are the 30k? They quit. They don't play anymore. And it's because, I'm sure they could say that it's because of the EOC, but I find the EOC was an okay update, but it's just, it leaves everything like all unorganized and all messed up. Everything is like screwed up. They did not plan this enough. They did not like work on it enough. They worked on the combat system, but they didn't like how do I say it, like basically even out the armor. Bando's armor should always been better than Barrow's armor. Maybe not defensive wise, but strength bonus, which they should have fucking kept. Honestly, they made Torag's plate body and a Bando's chest plate exact same, except Torag's degrades, Bando's doesn't. I just don't see why they would do that. One of them is way easier to get. One of them like a level like 1, like I don't know. Back in the day, you used to be able to solo Bandos like 100 combat. Not Bandos, you used to be able to solo Barrows at like 100 combat. Like, I'm using old combat system. And Bandos, you would need 130-ish combat to do like, decently well at Bandos back in the day. And now somehow their plate bodies are exactly the same stats. I don't know. It's basically like making Nex armor like plate bodies the same stats as, let's say, elite black plate bodies. They're both, one of them can easily got by a lower level. One of them takes like super high level to get. It's just they don't think that stuff through. They don't need to order it by defensive level. I would change some defensive levels, like what level you can use it at. But honestly, the toughest items to get are the next items at the moment. That's the toughest stuff to get. Like, not get as in buy, but like get. Like, achieve yourself without buying. That should have remained the strongest armor in the game. And the player reports armor, I don't think it should have been better than Nex, but I think it should have been a step up from Bandos and everything, but one step down from Nex, so it doesn't completely fuck up Nex armors. I just don't know what they're thinking. I'm not sure if they're phasing out Nex. Nex is like one of their biggest bosses, and they're just gonna get rid of it. I don't know. It's ridiculous. It really is. Well, it's not really a rant, and before you say anything, I'm not quitting. In no way I'm quitting. It's just, I'm not losing motivation. It's just, I get bored way too easily. Maybe it's because I'm on a skill. I was on like a skilling kick. Like I had the need to skill. Now it's maybe over. Don't know. I'll do some PVM tomorrow. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. And I'm gonna be downloading League of Legends tomorrow. I'm gonna give it a shot. And no, I won't quit RuneScape for that. Definitely not. It's just my cousin's gonna try it, so I'm gonna give it a shot as well. Because my favorite times in this game was when my cousin, like, he didn't try RuneScape, he was playing it for a second time. He played when he was like 9. I'm gonna reply to him. He played when he was like 9 or 10, then he quit, and then he came back when he was like 13 or 14 or whatever. And he said, okay, dude, why don't you go try RuneScape? So I tried. I was, what, 11, 12, around that age. And then eventually, like, within a couple months, all of us played it. And the first year of us playing was, like, the most fun, like, year of RuneScape for sure. Because we all, like, were logged on all the time. It was a really fun experience. And now, they've all quit. I'm the only one who plays. So, I'm hoping if, like, I play League, no, he plays League, then I get into it, maybe my brother will get into it. Then maybe we'll all play and we'll have, like, we'll relive our newbie days. I don't know. But yeah, maybe that'll be kind of fun. I'm not going to quit RuneScape, don't worry guys. I'll still be here to upload videos. Have a huge thing planned, probably for after the new year. A bunch of other YouTubers are involved in it. Not big ones, but, you know. I'll explain in another video. So yeah guys, sorry it's a little quiet. It's a little late at night. I'm going to do a little bit of homework. I think I have homework, yeah. I'm going to do a bit of homework and whatnot. And I'll probably not see you tomorrow because I have a project and a test Thursday, and I'm going to the dentist tomorrow night, so I'll hardly be on the computer at all, so no video tomorrow, sorry. But Thursday, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'll release a video, don't worry, because Friday is my last day of school, and it's basically you go, no classes, and you hang out with your friends and stuff. So Thursday I'll basically do what I want, like in the night time, so I'll probably record something interesting, hopefully. Maybe like a complete God Wars dungeon trip or some shit. So yeah, bye guys. See you Thursday.